Um, so I'm making a second video in regards to ticker symbol EH that I traded. When I got in here, I went all in, making the same mistake again. I was down like $400. The same fears and the same mistakes that I was making last week that caught me to lose $3,200 last week, and the week before that 1,400, and I was just taking major losses, risking so much. I made the same mistake by going all in, not cutting losses. Um, and of course, I sold here as soon as I was green, and it went up way more than what I expected. But I was okay with that because I was in a completely wrong mindset trading here. But I got back in. That's why I'm making this second video, and um, I short sold this time. Um, uh, I was anticipating that, and I had the wrong mindset here too. But I was able to do much better than this trade or any trade last week. Um, but I was anticipating that. Yeah, okay, so this stock failed to break past the high day, which was 75. The past history here, 6 months, you can clearly see it bounce. Probably dumped. They dumped shares here. Bounced. Probably dumped some shares here. Then it really spiked, and they dumped a whole bunch of shares here. You can see that this stock went from 134 to a low of practically $40, less than $40. Lost $100, almost $100 per share. So anybody who bought all up here lost all their money. I mean, I can only imagine the wrong mindset. They're thinking that maybe it's gonna bounce back up. Nah, bruh. But so me going into it today, um, um, so when it rejected $75 right here, I thought, and I kind of like use my imagination here, um, and I was anticipating that it was just gonna dump for the last 2 hours of the day. Um, I kind of got late into the short because right here when it was rejecting, my mind was to go in all in 20,000 shares, but I was in fear of risking it breaking out and losing so much. So I had the wrong mindset there. But finally, I calmed myself down. I got myself together, and I like the smartest thing to do is go with 100 shares. Um, and as you can see here, I went in with 100 shares, but I didn't realize, and I did a fat finger mistake where I kind of was chasing already, but I had my order. I thought I had my order at 73 something, but it ended up hitting at 72.34. So I thought I had it at 73.34, but I accidentally had it at 72. And as it was panicking, it got executed, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So automatically, it bounced right up, and I was down on my position. But I only went with 100 shares, and I seen the difference between this trade here and this trade right here. The mindset was completely different. Where this was massive fear, this was just calm, relaxed. I was at one point I was down about 150 dollars on this trade, but the whole time I'm just calm. I'm not really stressed about it. I'm like, if I lose 150, if I lose 200, that's a big loss, but it doesn't bother me because, um, I'm okay with it because I'm making a wide. It's not. I'm not in so big, and I still have room to add shares if it fails to break. If it continues to fail to break on 74, so it pulled back, giving me more confirmation that and it went past my entry, past this pullback right here. So it was giving me a little bit more confirmation that it was gonna fail. So I shorted right here, um, and yeah, I want to zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. Sorry about that. Um, how the fuck was it? Let me go into the 30-second chart. So I added shares right here, and um, I'm like, from looking at the price action, it's it's gonna bounce and go up. It's not gonna pass this point, and it's gonna come crashing down some more. And I made the mistake that it went past my ads right here, and I just was like, I'm too afraid to lose because I added shares. I doubled my shares. I was like, wasn't comfortable with it with me losing 20 cents per $20 per 100 shares. So I made a mistake. I was in the wrong mindset, and it quickly popped past where I added, and I just covered. And I was cool with the minor loss of $72. But if I would have stayed in, I would have probably been up 200 shares, maybe. I mean, $200, maybe $300. But no, I think it was $800 or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember how much, but it doesn't matter. I realized it's easier to trade, and they already told me this, but I was in a better state of mind with less shares, and um, I just need to continue to trade small size because me trading big size is killing me, and I feel like I did better today than this trade right here, um, because I sized in. Although I chased and got a bad entry, um, I feel like I still done better. But this stock ended up uh, spiking higher towards the end of the day, so I'm glad I covered and didn't get back in because it went to 81. But after hours, it was doing pretty bad. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's on my watch list. It's already down almost a whole $10, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's still on my watch list. I'm back under the PDT since I had this loss because I was just over PDT by a little bit. But um, my Nike shares, I buy Nike shares constantly and I transfer it to my day trading account so that I can be able to day trade with the 10, 12 grand that I have. So I should by tomorrow I should be back over the PDT rule, even though I suffered this small loss and that I'm grateful for.